Welcome to New Orleans Jazz National Historical Park's virtual performance series. The mission of the park is to serve the nation as a global leader in the dissemination of New Orleans jazz by enhancing and instilling a public appreciation and understanding of the origins, early history, development, and progression of this uniquely American music art form, jazz. In celebration of National African American History Month, New Orleans Jazz National Historical Park is proud to present Big Chief Donald Harrison. The New Orleans-born saxophonist is a musician-composer who master musicians consider an expert of every era of jazz, soul, funk, as well as a composer of orchestral classical music. For the performance, the space contains wood paneling on the walls, various rugs on the floor, and recording equipment spaced throughout to capture the concert. The band is spaced evenly within the space, with the Big Chief leading the show center stage left playing his sax. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the outstanding music that is about to come your way.
I think many people know you through your family and through seeing you with the Guardians of the Flame over the years. That's got to set you apart from jazz musicians in New York, growing up with the Mardi Gras Indians. Say a little bit about that in your family.
Well, I'll first say my father used to tell me and say all the time, you have to start in Africa to understand the culture here. And it comes from Congo Square, the music. You can hear that. And some of the early jazz musicians had family members who were in Congo Square, and they base some of what they do on that tradition and the music. So I've been privy to getting some of the knowledge of the early jazz musicians, what they use from Congo Square, and the music and how we are using it today. So I carry on that tradition, the old, that goes to the ancient times.
Yeah.
And I'm still able to put it in some of the things that we do here on the bandstand.
Yeah. Well, you made an amazing record some years ago, I guess in the 90s, Indian Blues, which took contemporary jazz, popular song, Mardi Gras Indian, your father was on it. I mean, if you've never heard the record Indian Blues, check it out. But what would be something that you could give us that ties you to the Mardi Gras Indians, but also carries on your jazz life today?
Oh, we got some songs. We do Aiko, and we do a song by the Neville Brothers, which carries that beat forward. Hey Pocky Way. We do a host of songs, and I like to call it Afro New Orleans culture, and that comes from one of the only African American tribal cultures in America that has links to ancient culture. And so we just keep that continuum. All music is linked to ancient times, but this has specific things, that musical ideas and cultural ideas that are carried forth exactly like they were maybe 10,000 years ago.
Well, I think you're one of the people that really connects Congo Square in the sense of what was before that to what became part of jazz and New Orleans music, even beyond jazz too. And it's part of life in the streets, a part of life in dance, parades.
Yeah, I like to say that our music comes from the people, from their hearts and souls and their beings. It bubbles up from everything that they encounter and touch, and then it touches other people, and it bubbles up in them too. So the music comes from the people, from their hearts, each individual and collectively, and it comes from everything they encounter. Because Sidney Bechet was listening to French opera, and he was listening to, he says, what his grandfather told him about Congo Square, and he put everything together. He did what he called jazzed it up, which was make it part of his consciousness. And the people who started jazz, they said, when they said jazz it up, they meant make it our music and make it better from their perspective. So we like to say that, and they also had the benevolent societies where they used the music to help people to further themselves. You know, if you had a person that wanted to go to college, or you wanted to buy a house, the jazz musicians help you. And then they took everything they heard and they jazzed it up.
Yeah. Well, and you're bringing into play social aid, protection for people, pleasure, and resilience. I mean, it really all fits together. Keeps New Orleans special in this world today.
Well, it's still those early ideas that were formed in New Orleans and other places. We have our style of music because I haven't seen the second line in any other city but New Orleans. This is maybe the only city in the world that I know has a jazz culture that has gone on to influence every economic strata and every social place that in New Orleans that when the Saints get a touchdown, you'll see the owner do the second line. So, it's at weddings, it's at parades, anywhere you go.
It infiltrates.
Yeah, it's the second line, and everybody knows the music, and everybody knows the dance. So it's our culture. Just like you go to Jamaica and you go to see reggae, you go to Brazil, you go to see samba. When you come to New Orleans, you come to see second line.
And social aid and pleasure is a good concept for people, that you can help people and you can have a good time. What you going to do, Donald?
We're going to start off with a little Iko Iko.
I'll keep everybody out there happy, I think.
My spy boy to your spy boy, gonna set your flag on fire. My spy boy and your spy boy, sitting by the bayou. My spy boy to your spy boy, gonna set your flag on fire. Say Iko, 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 Iko ande. Jackie Mo Fino anane, Jackie Mo Finane, hey. Do you like you wanna? I said, my flag boy and your flag boy, sitting by the bayou. My flag boy to your flag boy, gonna set your flag on fire. I said, my flag boy and your flag boy, was sitting by the bayou. My flag boy to your flag boy, gonna set your flag fire. Iko, 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 Iko one day. Jackie Mo Fino anane, Jackie Mo Finane. spy boy was sitting by the bayou. My spy boy, so your spy boy gonna set your flag on fire. My spy boy and your spy boy sitting by the bayou. My spy boy and your spy boy gonna set your flag on fire. Say I go, I go, I go, I go one day. Jackie Mofino Adnande, Jackie Mofino Adnande, hey!
Yeah.